Joseph Savage, hand in the sky, feet on the ground. And we have another video today, but this one is a little different. This one is where kids write in with questions or want to tell me something, and I'll read the letter live here on the video and see what I can do, if there's anything I can help. So today's letter is from Alexis, and I just want to prepare you before we read the letter. It's not a happy letter. She's got stuff going on in her life right now. Somebody might even call it like a tragedy. Something's happening in her life that's really affecting her heart and hurting her and worrying her and scaring her. So she's got a whole lot of feelings going on in her life right now. So let me read the letter, and then hopefully I can give a response that can help. Okay, so, dear Joseph, thanks for reading my letter. Recently, my dad went into the hospital. It's really bad. It hurts just to write this. He had diabetes and a heart condition, and it got really bad. They say he's not going to live much longer. I'm really scared. I don't know what to do. My mom says not to worry. I try, but it's impossible. Some nights I can't even sleep. Can you help me? Do you have any advice? Thank you, Alexis. So, wow, Alexis. First off, I'm really sorry that you're going through that. That's really tough. And that's hard for any kid to go through that. Most of us, most of the people watching this video won't have to go through that. Most of the kids you go to school with won't have to go through that. Most of us will see our parents all the way till they're really old. We'll actually be turning it around and be the ones that take care of them. But you're going through a different thing in your life. And that's how life is. Life always doesn't go perfectly. Some of us have different kinds of life, and some of our lives are a little tougher at times. Some of us have really easy childhoods, and then life gets tougher later. We always have a tough time in our life. Everybody will have a little time in their life where it's a little tough. But this is pretty big, and this is a very big one. And I could just by reading your letter know you love your dad and know you're going to really miss him. So I don't really have any advice, because I guess I do have a little bit of advice, but what I want to just say to you is people really care about you, and they really want to help you get through this. And I really want to tell you, you're going to get through this. There'll be another side. You'll always miss your dad the rest of your life. And it'll always bring up a little sadness. I'm not going to make it like it's going to be okay. I know how it is when us adults say, don't worry about it. And we're still worried. It's hard. And sometimes that doesn't help. So I guess the advice I want to give you is let the feelings come. If there's sadness, go ahead, let the sadness come. If there's anger, let the anger come. That's all part of it. You can't just pretend like that stuff's not there. So feel what you feel and go through it, what you go through it. But don't do that alone. Make sure you talk to somebody. Make sure you ask for some help. I know just by reading your letter that if someone you knew was going through what you're going through, you would be there for them. Well, there's lots of people who will be there for you. You don't have to talk about it all the time, but don't hide what's going on. Make sure you find somebody trusted, a trusted friend, a trusted adult, even a trusted teenager. Sometimes it's amazing how people will step up when something's really tough, and how much they'll come together, and how much people want to help each other. And you might even find somebody that's gone through this, the same thing you have. And so you can share that with them and not feel so all alone. So I want to tell you a couple things. You're not alone. People care about you. But I'll repeat again, feel what you're feeling. When you're sad, be sad. When you're angry, be angry. If you're frustrated, be frustrated. If you're hurt, be hurt. You don't need to take it out on anybody. You don't need to yell at anybody. But you need to talk to somebody. You need to make sure that you get this out. Because the more you hold it inside, the rougher it's going to get. And it'll take you over. You need to take, I got to tell you this. You're powerful enough that you can get through this. But again, I said this before and I'll say it again. I purposely saying this twice so you really hit it. You really hear it. Don't do this alone. Get some help. Talk to someone. Thank you for taking that first step and writing a letter. That's huge. And there's another thing you can do. And this sounds kind of weird, but it really works. While you're going through tough times, go ahead and be a kind, helpful person too. Because you need that, reach out and do that. If you see someone needing help, help them too. And you be that helpful person, the person that you need in your life. The more you're who you need, the more those people will show up for you too. Lastly, we really care about you. We're really sorry you got to go through this right now. But bless you and know you're going to make it on the other side. And love is what gets you through. Thank you. If you have a letter, if you have a question, if you need some advice, if you would like me just to talk about something, go ahead and email us, and hopefully your letter will get on one of these videos. Thank you.